I'm on up. I'm on up. I'm on up. Oh Lord, that was something. I'm on up. I'm on up. I'm on up. Oh yeah, Roman Scott finna have the game of his fucking life, or Roman Childs finna have the game of his fucking life. It was a next man up scenario with Chris Olave, and I think Chris Olave only got like 300 yards on the season. I thought they was taking away Chad Tolliver because obviously that's my superstar on the team. Thank you, big baby. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, indeed. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. No, it isn't. No, it is. Damn, man. No, it is. It is. We straight. We could. That's what I like to. Yeah. See. But, yeah. Love you. Love you, brother. All right. Coolio. Not like that, but you know what I mean. All right.
You got a little fun. Yes, I mean.
So I got to go against Miles Garrett, who's phenomenal. David Njoku, also phenomenal. Damian Nichols, a rookie, but he's already got a fucking X Factor. Came in as a X Factor superstar rookie, kicked down the door. Fuck you. I'm locking down your best wide receiver at 86 overall. Tyreek Hill. Old mentor Tyreek Hill, but he still got 98 fucking speed. Why the fuck are you on the Browns right now? My only fucking superstars are a punter, a right defensive end, and my wide receiver who is going to be the next fucking Calvin Johnson. Tommy Hall also exists. This nigga was defensive rookie of the year a couple years ago, I believe, and now they finally gave him a great offense, but he got Dak Prescott as fucking quarterback. You got Dak Prescott as a quarterback here bound to fail. Dak Prescott is the quarterback of the, you guessed it, Dallas Cowboys. Them niggas are awesome. Oh shit, the Brownies, look at that.
Features the Saints, towering wide receiver. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Saints and the Browns. All that and more coming up next.
Dak Prescott a fucking backup, bitch ass nigga. And comfortability, you right.
Cold rain coming down. It could be a wet and wild one here by the lakeshore as we join you from Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a matchup here in Pivotal Week 7 as the Saints of Mexico City.
Oh, you are? I'll put that in there. Back to next like
Hi again, everyone. With
4?
Charles
No, 3.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Please let Dak be the backup. Dak Prescott is the fucking backup. Good Lord. That's funny. Bailey Zappi is the fucking backup to him. Raekwon Camp, obviously. Tyreek Hill spoke about him earlier. 96 speed, not 98. Damn. That's tough. They do my boy Tyreek dirty. That nigga used to be 99 speed in his prime. Now he down to a 96. 96 speed at 34 years old is still close. So you're not supposed to be that fast.
Of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And it begins. Who's starting? I swear to God, I've seen them, but I don't know where they at right now.
And they will be led out by
They're not in New York.
sophomore campaign as a quarterback.
No interceptions thrown.
Do you plug them into the wall at all? Or have you plugged it into the wall like recently to charge the actual headphones?
It's part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of them this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
This defense for the Saints, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, partner, we've watched as they reach 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Camp, a yard in the wrong direction, makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Klein. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
The Saints at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talking about winning, the very next game.
Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
The last series for a little disappointing. Punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
This is all the way turned on.
That's what I was saying, that you've been charging it in the wall. You're supposed to charge it this way.
You look at the
Saints
Saints defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass.
Yeah, because I'm not like the adapter.
At work?
No, at home, at work. It's the adapter that I have. It has both of the charging parts on it.
It's a lot.
It's not always charged.
This time just double it and pick up 6.
Come on, run this way, 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 run this way. Bitch.
And this is dropped.
This is
Oh, it's
a
incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully. Not a big deal on that one, just your everyday 67-yard punt. And they will take over first and 10.
You can keep those.
Off the play fake, Dawson. And his throw here.
Why can I not see? Oh, poor visibility. Everybody got poor visibility. That just sucks. Damn. That's what are you trying to let you get on the knee? Give me that one.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
I see you over there. You can't press him. You can't press him. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't press him. X Factor rookie or not. Can't do that. Nigga's really good, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Timeout is whistled as it appears there's a
I'm a child.
shaken
I'm
up
okay.
on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Oh, he dropped it. Jesus Christ. Remember that X Factor rookie I was talking shit about? Let me the fuck up just.
That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Like he took the Tolliver. Bail me out. Bail me out, brother. Bail me out, Tolly. Bail me out. Bail me out. Bail me out.
A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Saints have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Browns set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And you look at this Saints defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many? 7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
On second down now, Camp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Camp. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Klein. That pass complete to Moore. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here are the Saints to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Dawson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So the ball changing here. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Throwing to start the drive. Klein. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him. And
it's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw an interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this team keep any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're probably confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Dropped? You bum-ass nigga. That's why you don't get no tick. And as soon as Chris Olave come back from injury, you'll never see the fucking field again. Jesus Christ. You just dropped my fucking football. Accidents. Nigga, your job is to play this game and to catch footballs, bro. That is your job.
It's raining.
It's raining. That nigga's a virtual character. Fuck, I give him about rain for. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing that you talk about. No excuses. Nope. That nigga got on gloves. He trained to catch in the rain. What you talking about?
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
No.
Timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like
fuck you. You don't know what just happened. Talk about yes. My star fucking wide receiver just got hurt. Talk about yes.
2nd and 7.
Fuck, kick your ass. Oh shit, I ain't know that I had him. Whatever his injury is, it ain't enough to take him out this game. I know that. I know he's coming back. Unless it got something to do with his lower body. Why that look like the nigga who played what's his name?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Oh yeah, Childs. Yeah, of course.
Bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
I get the corner. Not fast enough. Get the corner.
Down at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to 7.
Not lower battery. Back in the game.
They're getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
I should just let you score, right?
If they can get to the end of the line and have the chance to turn.
Bitch ass nigga. Matchup nightmare. Short and elite. All that. Need that.
Second touchdown here in this first half.
Need that. Need that. I don't care if it's in between 3 people. He need that. He wants the ball more than y'all. He's not sorry about that.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His
comes a better knockouts than that one again.
Presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
21-7.
And it's now 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. 21-7. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some...
Yes, sir. He thought he had somebody.
Inside the
Thought he
10,
had somebody.
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. Dawson. Over the middle, it's complete. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 13, but it's third down.
They run with Wilkins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 7.
Looking to throw. Dawson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. This is Wilkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes it.
Here's a diving catch right side. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
I think it was on like some one-handed shit too. That was the cold part. He caught that bitch with one hand, brought that bitch. Good diving catch with one hand. Franchise quarterback. Franchise wide receiver.
Extra point by McPherson. Up
We
and
got a
good.
franchise QB
And
up here.
the rout is on here in this
Even
first
though this nigga
half.
got 50 touchdowns through fucking 7 weeks.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Klein got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They're going deep for Hill.
Never.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Drew knocks this one through the post, and that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. A final shot before break. Dawson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Stop.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
To throw on second down. Dawson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
99 strength Vita Vea just got pushed into the fucking end zone, bro. Are you serious? Why did I pick this nigga up? Why did I let me pick up the NFC South slut?
Very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Dawson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas on front.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Looking to throw. Dawson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there.
Yeah, if that doesn't show y'all anything, I don't know what the fuck else. Rookie superstar wide receiver goes up against rookie X-Factor superstar cornerback, and that nigga got
This is
lost.
just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Fucking,
Extra point by McPherson.
I
Up
think
and
like
good.
87
And they
overall.
open the lead up now to
He's really gonna
25.
be the face of the league. It's actually disgusting.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
He came out.
Ready
He
to
was
take
sauce
over
guard.
again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final
Why are you
destination?
stopping?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of
And be playing defense and then not, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're
What are y'all
right
doing?
about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go
Weak
into
bots.
it, watching this blowout,
These the
let's just
Browns.
say it's been unusual.
Definitely a run play on first down. Fat boys up front. Baker, TFL, Baker, TFL, Baker.
On 1st
Baker.
and 10, Klein.
Baker was nowhere.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. On 1st down, Camp. And he fights forward for a
modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and goal. 8-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Klein. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards, the final tally. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Library smart man.
Yeah.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
The guy that they went out got the perfect shot.
And that'll be incomplete.
So,
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
Reaper came
about.
for him. He started running away from the Reaper.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
That little glass thing. When being carried that around, Bobby's ghost would pop up. But he was so mad at the guy who killed him, he became the vengeful spirit. So he started doing things he would never do just so he could kill this guy. He just tries to kill him.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Once you become a vengeful spirit,
and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
So even if you don't,
A
if you
14-yard
the last
touchdown.
you don't,
And the
like,
Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win
somebody
streak is going to
to
extend
you
another
can't
week.
win, and you get mad enough
So
to
still throwing
all you
here in
can
the
think
fourth
about is
quarter with a
killing
pretty
that person.
sizable
You
lead,
need
and
to
now
do
that
that.
lead even
Because
more
shit, man,
sizable.
stop people
And
with
if
that
nothing
stuff.
else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know you're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, Klein. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Camp, and he won't get close.
Never, that was a
Only
fumble.
yard, 4th
That
and
was
3.
head on the
Well,
ball.
they certainly had success throwing the ball this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Farmer. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Klein. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th up. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Well, we've reached
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Dawson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start.
Gone. Way too much space. Even if he ain't got the most speed, he only got 91 speed. He be burning niggas on the
And partner,
fucking
you don't
side.
make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today.
They
Each
got
side
91
helping guide
speed.
them to this late lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Cleveland offense making their way out. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Klein. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Back to throw. Klein. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Klein. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing on first down. Dawson. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Saints, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
The top-rated quarterback, and he's not starting. It's hilarious. What's the contract? $14 million. 14.6 to sit. All right. We got this nigga in the second round. Cowboys. Cowboys got Daniel Jones, who's currently hurt, so they got a day one starter QB who's hitting. Might be somebody. They got Davis Mills and then Bruce Cannon. They're gonna focus on Colin Schwartz.